Geoff Keighley now follows me on Twitter. In completely unrelated news, Gamescom 2021 opening night live hosted by Geoff Keighley just wrapped up, and wow, that was the best show ever. Like there was so much cool stuff there. There was lots of CGI trailers, because why show actual gameplay? Just show a CGI trailer. It's a lot better. There was iOS games and Android games. We got game delays announced at this. That was really exciting stuff. There were some celebrities there with Deadmau5. There was musical performances, and I can't do it, Geoff. I can't do it, even though you follow me now, which I don't know why you do, because I'm just an idiot with a microphone and a camera. That show is not good. That show is not good. Now, for the most part of this video, I'm going to focus in on the things that I actually liked from this event, the newer things that were announced, and the things I thought were kind of cool. And then at the end of the video, I'll get into why I just didn't like this show overall, and I'll probably swear, and I might even make up swear words. So if you like to see me rage, I guess stick around for that. But without any further ado, if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Shoutouts! We hit 395,000 subscribers. Let's get to 400,000. And without any further ado, let's talk about Gamescom 2021 opening night live, hosted by my friend and yours, Geoff Keighley. Now, to kick things off, we had a pretty good announcement with the Saints Row reboot. Now, this is a complete reboot for the Saints Row franchise, which is a franchise that I enjoy. I think it's really fun. It started out kind of like, trying to be Grand Theft Auto, and then they just shifted away from that and just made it sort of its own sort of fun, over-the-top, open-world sandbox experience, and that's when I think the game really started to hit its stride. It didn't try to take itself too seriously or anything like that, and it allowed you to do a lot of crazy things that you can't really do in Grand Theft Auto. Now, like I said, this is a complete reboot. New city, new characters, new gangs to encounter as well. And it was pretty much a CGI trailer, which I didn't really like, because this game is actually coming out in February. But then they actually did show a little bit of gameplay, and I thought it looked pretty cool. It looked like a Saints Row game, but it definitely looked like something that has been cooking in the oven for quite a while. I think there's going to be a ton of different types of gameplay in the game, and this game will be coming out in February of 2022, so not that long of a wait. And I think this is going to be a really fun game. This is definitely a game I will check out on day one. And then the next game on the list was actually pretty interesting as well. It was Marvel Midnight Suns, which is a multi-platform game featuring various Marvel characters. Now, what's weird about it is, once again, we got a CGI trailer for this game, and in the CGI trailer, you had a bunch of different Marvel characters, most of which I don't know who the hell they are. I knew Wolverine. I saw Wolverine. I was like, okay, X-Men. I'm kind of on an X-Men kick right now, collecting those early 90s Toy Biz figures, because I don't know, I'm an idiot, and I just want to put them around like the X-Men arcade 1-up arcade cabinet, because I think that would be cool. They're all like sealed figures. They're not very expensive though. I guess nobody collects those, so that's a good thing for me. And they said a gameplay reveal was coming on September 1st. And when you watch this trailer, it's like, okay, this is like an action game, kind of like the Avengers, but no. Then some guy came on and said, oh, it's a tactics RPG game. Nothing about this trailer screamed tactics RPG XCOM style experience. When you're like, stop this. Stop with the CGI trailers. I'm not supposed to be negative yet. But I did like, the atmosphere of this game, I guess, and Wolverine was in it. And I like X-Men, so that was cool for me. So there was a really shitty Metallica cover in this video too, like an Enter Sandman cover. It's like, okay, just use the actual Enter Sandman song. Nobody needs to hear a cover of this song. This game will be coming out in March 22. Like I said, they will be doing a gameplay reveal on September 1st for it. Halo got a little update. Halo was actually not at Xbox's presentation yesterday, which I didn't even cover because there was a lot of sitting around and talking in that presentation. But this game will actually be coming out, the campaign and the multiplayer, on December 8th, so it is coming out this year. They are not delaying it. Of course, the campaign will not have online co-op or any co-op whatsoever, I guess. Forge mode also will not be included, but you know what? I don't care. Just give me that multiplayer. That's all I'm here for. I'm here for the multiplayer. I could care less about the campaign. If you care about the campaign, though, I definitely feel bad for you, but I don't care. Another thing I really liked at this presentation was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Now, a couple days ago, I said that I felt that this could potentially be a surprise release during Gamescom, a stealth drop for this game, but no. Now this game's not coming out till 2022, and some people try to make me feel crazy, like Modern Vintage Gamer, who's like, well, this game was never going to come out in 2021, and then I went to Nintendo's website and said, well, it says 2021 on here. I'm pretty sure this game was supposed to come out in 2021. .emu came out and did like a post saying, they're sorry for a delay. If you're not delaying the game, game, you know, you wouldn't have even said that if this was always going to be a 2022 game. So I believe this was going to be a 2021 game. Let me know in the comments what you think about this, but the game looks freaking awesome. There's team attacks. April O'Neil is a playable character. Kind of holding out for Casey Jones. I think Casey Jones would be, you know, a really smart character to put in this game. So that was super awesome to see. Outlast Trials. Now, this game was evidently announced like a year or so ago. I never paid attention to it, but I do love Outlast games. So this was kind of like a new announcement to me. It's like a co-op or single player based game where you're like in different scenarios. It's sort of like a mind training sort of thing, and you're put into different scenarios that you have to escape. And I think that's brilliant because now you could do a lot of stuff sort of outside of the Outlast universe that you couldn't really do in Outlast 1 and Outlast 2. Outlast 1, of course, took place, you know, in like a psychiatric ward. Outlast 2 was more of an open cult churchy area, whereas this game, you could do a lot of crazy stuff with it, like a toy store, amusement parks, all sorts of creepy, scary things like that. And maybe like they'll incorporate Toys R Us since they're coming back, and you can have like a Toys R Us level, and Jeffrey the giraffe just like chases you around trying to murder you, and then Geoff Keighley also comes around the corner. Attack of the Jeffreys. But yeah, this game looks super badass. I cannot wait to see more of it. And then we also got Jurassic World Evolution 2 getting a release date of November 9th. It looks a lot like the first game. I mean, that's not a bad thing or anything like that. I definitely enjoyed the first game, but like I'm curious as to what has changed, because they didn't really say what has changed between Jurassic World Evolution 1 and 2. So I'm sure there's new stuff that's going to be added into it. It looks like, I don't know, there was like one little part where like two dinosaurs were like rubbing up against each other. It looked like they were gonna do it. So I don't know if that's gonna be like a focal point of this game, like dinosaurs doing it or something like that, but you know, something to keep an eye out on. There was other trailers for stuff that we'd already seen, games like Saifu, I still don't know how the hell to say that, and that was pretty cool, but like that was it. And, you know, that kind of seems like a lot of stuff. You might be saying to yourself, well, you know, you talked about like 5 or 6 different games. That's a pretty decent amount. And yeah, but spread out over 2.5 hours? No. Like, this presentation was a classic Keighley presentation. It just went on for too freaking long. You know what the big announcement at the end was? Death Stranding Fun Edition, because now they actually put like fun stuff to do instead of just the core gameplay. And like I said on Twitter, everyone that was capping for Death Stranding's gameplay, saying that the whole monotony and the slow pace of it was fun, they must absolutely hate this, because now there's like fast-paced missions. There's a whole bunch of added stuff into the game that is completely the opposite of the original Death Stranding. It looks a lot more like a Metal Gear style game. So everyone must hate this now, and everyone must think, oh, you know, this gameplay, that's not what I came for with Death Stranding. That's not what I'm here for. Like, it was just it's not how I wanted this presentation to end. I feel like there could have been something else. You know, there was tons of iOS games, tons of Android games, tons of updates on games where they like weren't really updates. One of the big announcements was a delay for Horizon Forbidden West. That game finally got delayed. It will not be coming out until February 2022. And like the dude came on screen and was like, we have some exciting stuff to talk about today. Horizon Forbidden West is delayed until February 2022. All right, bitches, I'm out. It's like, where was the fun stuff? Where was the exciting stuff? You literally just crushed a bunch of people's hopes and dreams for a big game to come out from Sony during this holiday season for the PlayStation 5, and there was none of that. Like, it was just, you know, the Call of Duty got an extended look. You know, we finally got to see Call of Duty Vanguard gameplay, which is good because that game is coming out in November. But the problem was, it wasn't like a gameplay montage. They actually like played a level, and the level was like 10 plus minutes long, and it's like, okay, so you've essentially ruined this level for me because I already know what's going to happen and I already know what I'm going to do in it. But like, why don't you show me a montage of the gameplay, some of the different stuff I'm going to be doing? Why don't you show me some of the multiplayer aspects of the game as well? As realistically, most people play Call of Duty for the multiplayer. You know, you might check out the single player campaign that's going to last you a couple hours, but I feel like most people play Call of Duty, most people stream Call of Duty to play it online. And, you know, not to get into this whole situation, but I did kind of find it ironic how, you know, Activision was right there with a big game reveal, and they had one of the longest presentations, even though all these people in the gaming industry are supposedly anti-Activision. Now, I guess money talks and, you know, morals walk. But anyways, whew, Geoff, you follow me now. We're friends now, you know. We might break bread together sometime. And I don't think you're a bad person. I think your heart is in the right place. I've always said that. But this presentation was just, it was not good. And, you know, I think that's what makes us friends, is that, you know, I'm willing to tell you when I don't like something. Or there's some good stuff. I'm not going to downplay the good stuff. But there was just some shit in this presentation that was just like, this doesn't need to be here. Nobody wants to see this. This doesn't really need to be a thing. The whole length of the presentation as well. You could have cut that down to an hour and a half. half very easily. I felt there was a lot of padding in this, and like, you know, you're not a bad guy, you know, maybe one day we'll hang out eventually. You'll probably unfollow me on Twitter if you happen to see this video. I mean, you could be cool and give it a retweet though, but those were my thoughts on Gamescom 2021. You know, just not a presentation for me, but I know a lot of people seem to enjoy it. Like, a lot of people on Twitter seem to really like it. So let me know in the comments section down below what you thought of this event and what some of the highlights were for you personally as far as game reveals or updates on games and things of that nature. And as always, guys, thank you for checking out this video. If you are new to the channel and you enjoy just a guy rambling about video games sometimes, be sure to hit that subscribe button, be sure to like and share the video, and as always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. CM Punk debut on Dynamite tonight. Later.